What's up everybody, it's Z Gamer here, and I wanted to enlighten you guys, open up a discussion about Mitsuha team comps. We're going to be doing, a showcase of a couple ice team comps pre-Izanami that you can have. A lot of people are saying that Izanami is just a support. I do agree with them, because when she came out with a set of sigils, and is coming out before Izanami. And because she came out with these sigil sets, people, they builded those on her first. And then when Izanami came out, they did their ultimate skill chain team, right? They built them that way. And they were like, okay, she's not doing any damage, right? Because of those sigils that they defaulted to building on her. So she kind of just slipped under the radar, and people just recognize her as a support just because of the time frame when the sigils were released. People were building those on her. You do want to pick up those sigils, but I'm going to show you why. So let's just go into a basic match here in this. We're gonna go ahead and reset this. I'm gonna show you a team comp, a couple team comps that you can use. So I have Arctic Abyss, and I highly recommend you. Hopefully you get lucky and get this unit, because for first time players, new players, Arctic Abyss, she is my top tier pick, because you can sit back, her range goes across the map, she stuns for days, and you can just have your bots clear out all the early content and she'll be very safe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add her into that team. I'm gonna go ahead and add Mitsuha in this team as well.
Since we're friends,
we'll go ahead and add her into there.
For you this time.
We're gonna go and add her in here as well. I'm building up these units. Okay, so this is a really good team comp right here. I'm gonna show you how I built her for this team comp. That sigil set that Mitsuha comes with, you put on Arctic Abyss if you want this ice team comp to work. That's very important. So you want these sigils on Arctic Abyss, okay? She has these energy sigils right here that is going to increase damage for the team. And then you want to go ahead and put Mitsuha's, what I'm going to say is that the ones that came in the story mode when Mitsuha was released, you can go ahead and put those on Arctic Abyss. The reason why these are on Arctic Abyss is because she has stuns for days. Every ability pretty much in her kit will stun the enemy, and this will give critical hit rate up to Mitsuha or any other damage dealer that is on your ice comp. Another benefit to this is you don't run out of energy. A lot of people say they run out of energy when they're playing Arctic Abyss. They spam her abilities. With this sigil set, you do not need to ever run out of energy, and your abilities are going to just be constantly spammed. And the reason why you want to put this also on her is, we're going to go back to Mitsuha right here. This is her DPS build that I have on her. So you'll build this on her, and this is a very strong sigil on Mitsuha. This sigil is going to increase your ice damage 10%, so you got that increase that the other sigil came with. And then you have the ultimate skill damage by 20% and increases crit damage by an additional 40% when landing a hit on an enemy frozen. So that means that when Arctic Abyss is freezing up your enemies and giving you critical hit up rate, you are also doing double the amounts of damage when you are attacking them. They're frozen and you have these sigils on them, and your critical hit rate goes up through the roof. You want to use for this ice build, you want to go ahead and use these because this will further her critical hit rate up. And on Arctic Abyss, this is what really, these two heroes is really what will make your ice comp shine. On Arctic Abyss, you want to go ahead and add these into there as well. Now the second ice team composition you would want for this is you're going to go ahead and remove Arctic Abyss. You're going to use Scotty as a DPS, and you're going to use Mitsuha as a DPS, and you can throw in Hera.
They shall worship my glory.
And there's your second ice team comp right there. Scotty always freezes the enemy, keeps them frozen for you, and then Mitsuha will just dish out so much damage with these comps. I'll go ahead and link builds to this in the description for you guys if you guys do want to build this. When Izanami comes out, you can still build those support sigils on her if you want. When Izanami comes out and you want her to be the damage dealer, go ahead and build her recommended sigils on her. That's what's cool about this game, is because you can have sigil plans. People don't understand this. They think there's just like one optimal build for each hero, and that limits their team comps, and that's not healthy for the game, because you can have other team comps. Maybe people don't have those characters. Maybe people don't have the modifiers needed to have those recommended sigils, and that's why sigil plans are really cool, because you can alternate their play style, their damage, and who you're playing them with. And what I just said in this video is a perfect example of that, where you modify the sigil plan, and now you can use Mitsuha as a DPS. And then Arctic Abyss is going to be a great support. And then that opens up team compositions for Scotty, Arctic Abyss, and Mitsuha to play on the same team. And that is healthy for gameplay. So you can change the sigil plan if you want. You can go ahead and redo all those if you want Mitsuha to be the support. That's great. I want her too, so I'm going to showcase a video with the original team comp, with her recommended build, and I'm gonna go at it that way and show you guys damage variables, what's more valuable. Is it gonna be the Izanami team comp that does more damage, or is it going to be the Mitsuha team comp that does more damage? I'm going to showcase a video on that. Also, I already have a video showcasing the full ice team comp and the amount of damage that Mitsuha is doing in that ice team comp. I already uploaded that video if you guys want to check it out.
I'm just so curious.
So I hope you guys like that video. Support Aether Gazer. Remember to play and have fun. That's the most important thing. Go ahead and experiment with your builds. And if you guys have any questions or any feedback, criticisms, anything, go ahead and just throw it in the comment. Thank you guys. Bye.